Welcome in, you guys. Happy Monday. Double tap your screens for me. We are going to be doing ASVAB, mathematical knowledge. So if you know anybody struggling to pass the ASVAB, please share this live out with them. I hope everybody had a wonderful weekend. Hello, Archie. Welcome in. Thank you. I see the double taps come in. Welcome, Pack family. Hey, country girl Ashley. Hello, hun. Hope you had a wonderful weekend. All right. Should we get started, you guys? Number 1, put your answers in the chat. What are you getting for number 1? Are we getting A, B, C, or D, or E? Is this one? Hi, C. Okay, Vic says C. Robert says C. Desiree said B. Okay. Mira said A. Hello, Shani. Hello. Hey, AMT. Hey, Zuri. C. A, C. Okay. My daughter said, I don't know. I love it, Lacey. All right, let's do it then. Let's see what we get. So this fourth power means we're going to do it 4 times. So square root 3 times square root 3. And we're going to write them 4 times, you guys. Okay, well, whenever you do a square root times a square root, really this is square root 3 times 3. And we could put all the 3's under there. Times 3 times 3. Well, when we take the square root, remember we're looking for pairs. Well, we have a pair here and a pair here. And the pair, good, I see D coming in, okay. I see a pair coming out as 1, and this pair comes out as 1. So 3 times 3, C is the answer. It is 9. Any questions on that first one, you guys? Any questions? Hey, Melanated Fishing, welcome in. No? All right, let's keep it going. What happens with the square root? See, the square root disappears because it had perfect squares. And since there was no 3 left under, there was nothing to stay. So that's why everything came out of the square root. Okay, tricky, yeah. So remember, this 4th meant there was 4 of these. Since it's it could be under one big square root because it's all multiplying. So you just put all the 3's under there. And then square root means you're taking out pairs. Okay. All right, so let's go to number 3. So the sum of 2 consecutive even numbers is 26. What are the numbers? So it's 81. The square root of 81 is 9. Yes, you could look at it like that too. Yep. If you would have just multiplied all of these and got 81, and then square root of 81 is 9. Good one, Vice. B, A, C, A, B. Oh, we kind of all over the place with this one, you guys. I see a couple of B's coming in. C's, B's. Can everybody double tap their screen for me? We're trying to hit 5K in the first 5 minutes. Okay, Shani said B. Thank you. I see those double taps coming in. It's 700 of us on a Monday. Let's go. B. Okay. The sum of 2 consecutive even numbers is 26. Well, let's first just add them, right? If we add these, because sum means add, this is going to give us 22. So that's not even right, just off of that. When we add this, we get 26. Okay, so this is a potential. If we add this, 13 plus 15, that's 28. Well, that can't be because it has to equal. And then if we add this, we get 34. So it has to be B. And we had to do no math, just add the numbers. Does that make sense, everyone? Oh, it's 30. Thank you. It's 30. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, yes. Okay, perfect. Easy. Good. All right, let's go to number 2. Yep, just add. Exactly. Okay, number 8, simplify. So we have this divided by this. Okay, I like, for me, it visually helps when I have it written like on top of each other rather than horizontal, when I have it vertical. Like this helps my brain process it more. Okay, so we got A. Yep, I think we have functions on this. D, A, D, C. It's A. Ooh, one bite said A. I'm going to circle A because one bite said A. Hey, Danielle. Danielle said A too? Okay. 8 divided by 2 is 4. So anything that don't got a 4 is out. C is gone. Thank you, Danielle, for grabbing your heart me. Thank you, love. So now we have 4, 4, 4. Well, what do we do with our exponent, you guys? Hey, Mike. True, it's A. Thank you, Jax, for grabbing your heart me. What do we do with our exponents when we divide variables? Minus, subtract, subtract, subtract. Beautiful. Yes, we're going to subtract these. So if I write it 2 minus 4, well, then I would get x equals a -2. And that's what I could write here. X equals -2. As soon as I see this -2, there's only one answer that has an x of -2. So A has to be our answer. So good. And then here we would do y3 minus. Remember, there's always a 1 when you don't see it. And that's why it's y2. So perfect. Good. Where did the 4 come from? It came from the denominator. So when we divide variables, the letters, we subtract their exponents. So that's why we did 2 minus 4, Golden. Great question. 2 minus 4. And it's like somebody borrowed $4 from you, but they only paid you 2. That's why we end up with the -2. Great question. Thank you. Thank you, Blue. Okay, B for the next one. Mike said B for the next one. Jay said 8 divided by 2 is 4. Yep. B. I see a whole bunch of B's coming in. Okay, so I'm going to circle B here. When dividing variables, you subtract their exponents. Perfect. Hey, Michael. B. Okay, I see all those B's. So, we're going to do it this way. So I'm going to distribute this 2 into every single thing, okay? Because remember, this is a power on a power. So we could write this as 2 squared x 3 times 2 y 2 times 2. Yes. So 2 to the second, remember that means 2 times 2, which is 4. Anything that doesn't have a 4, hey, Big Al. Hello. Hey, Van Breezy. Can I see the first 3, please? Yes. Got you, Van Breezy. Yes. And then 3 times 2 is going to be x to the 6. And this is y to the 4th. So this is our answer. And that's our beautiful answer. So wonderful. Because it's not A, because you multiply, not add. That's why people could have gotten it wrong with A. Yeah, when it's a power on a power, you guys, you have to multiply the exponents, not add them. Good, Mike. Yes. All right, so that's our first page. Wonderful. Thank you. My double tappers got us to 10K in the first 5 minutes. I love it. I love it. Let's keep it pushing. Thank you. All right, number 5. Find the value of 3a minus 2b when a equals 4 and b equals 5. Good, Van Breezy. Wonderful. So, you know, when we see something like this, oh, it's A. Oh, I saw a whole bunch of A's come in, so I'm going to highlight that. Whenever we have A equals a number, that means we're plugging in. So hopefully your brain is saying plug in, replace, right? We're going to replace that B with 5. And so let's do that. Whenever we have a number and a letter attached, remember they're multiplied together, you guys. So we have to show that. That's why I put parentheses here, because I'm showing multiplication. So I'm going to put 4 minus 2 times 5. Perfect. All right. What do I do now? Good. Shawnee said multiply. 15. Mike said 15 minus 12. 12 minus 10. 4 times 3. Good. 3 times 4 is 12. Minus 2 times 5 is 10. Good. 12 minus 10. 1 vice. I see you. Good, Danielle. And we get 2. Perfect. And yes, A is our answer, like you guys said. Wonderful. Good. Okay, let's go. Which of the following is a rational number? Oh boy, here we go again, right? I know some of us are like, rational? What is that? Right? It's all this like vocab that really takes a lot of people out with math. C, D, C. And it all depends on if you understand this word right here. I see C. Good. I see nothing but C's. Yes. You guys, this is an irrational. Because it doesn't stop. It goes on forever. This is an irrational because it goes on forever. This goes on forever. This is a rational because when you divide this, it's a terminating decimal. Let me see what it is exactly. Can somebody put this in the chat? What's 7 divided by 4, you guys? Thank you for the double taps. 2.5, 2.75, 2.75. Thank you. 2.75. So rational numbers are like decimals that terminate. Okay, that's the best way I can describe it. This is like a decimal that can end. Okay. Oh, is it 1.75? 1.75? Yeah, it should be only 1, not 2. Thank you. No, it's 1. Okay, thank you. So perfect. All right, let's keep it pushing. So number 6, simplify. What do we get for this one? D, C, B, A. Ooh, A. We kind of all over the place for this one, y'all. A, D, A, D, A. Oh, we going back and forth between this. All right, so let me write it, visually pleasing to my eyes. Okay, so 9 divided by 3. 9 divided by 3 is 3. Anything that don't got a 3 is gone. Boom, that's out, right? This has a 3, this has a 3, and this has a 3. Okay. Remember, you guys just told me when we divide variables, we subtract the exponents. So we're going to do 3 minus 1, and we're going to get x to the second. Perfect. Okay. This doesn't have an x to the second, so B is out. Now I just gave myself a 50-50 chance of getting this right. What you guys were saying, A or D, right? We were going back and forth between A and D's. I see A, D. I still see the D's coming in. Okay, let's break this down, because really what we're fighting over is it a positive 2 or is the 2 in the bottom, right? Well, really, this is saying we have two y's on top. It's A. Okay, what I said it's A. 4 y's on the bottom. Well, anytime you have a y divided by a y, they can cross out. They can cross out. So, where are our y's at? Are they on the top or the bottom? Bottom. It's A. Yes, they're left on the bottom. There's nothing left. There's no y's left on the top, right? Good. So it is A because there's 2 y's on the bottom. So hopefully everybody that was saying D, you can visually see it, why it's on the bottom. So good. All right. Ooh, that was a good one. That was a good one. We was kind of split there. All right, let's do number 8. It says simplify. Are you getting A, B, C, or D? Okay, I see C's coming in. All I see is C's. I see 1D, X to the 10th. Ooh. Okay, all I see is C's. So I'm going to circle C and let's talk about how we get there, right? Okay, Danielle says C. It's got to be C. What do I do with these? Oh, yes, Shani, I'll go back. What do we do with these two things, you guys? Multiply, multiply, multiply. Yes. Good. We have a power on a power. Whenever we got a power on a power, we got to multiply. Perfect. So we're going to do 2 times 3. That's going to give us x to the 6th times x to the 4th. Now the question is, what do we do with these two things? Good. Somebody said then add them. Why do we multiply here, you guys, versus adding here? Literally, what is the difference? Why can't we just multiply here? Because PEMDAS, brackets, parentheses, PEMDAS. Because it's out of the parentheses. Because exactly, this is a power on a power, which means we multiply. See how this didn't have no x right here, you guys? See how it just had the exponents touching? So visually it's different because here, when you have 2 x's, then you add them. But on here, it's saying it's a power on a power. I hope you can see that visually. 6 plus 4. There was no double x there. So x equals 10. And yes, you guys are beautiful. Got it right. Perfect. Wonderful, you guys. Good. So I'm going to go back up because Shani, did you get this one? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the autumn love. Thank you. Thank you. Wait, how did you get the 6? We got the 6 by multiplying 2 times 3. That's how we got the 6. Thank you for the roses. Yes, I do. If you are looking for one-on-one help, you guys, let me go to the next page. I'll put my email on there. You can sign up here. Impact Math 19. Okay. All right, let's go to number 9. Solve 4x minus 7 equals 9. So I see C. Melanated says C. I see a whole bunch of C's coming in. Ooh, does it? C. Okay. We gonna circle it. All my pack members. Hey, Mel. Mel says C as well. Okay, if we have 4x minus 7 equals 9. Good. Okay, Michael said C. First thing we're going to get rid of is what? Oh, C, laughing out loud. I love it. Good one. But I said add 7. Good. So we're going to add 7 to both sides. We're going to get 4x equals 9 plus 7 is 16. Last step always. Remember, multiplication is what holds them. So we want to divide. And x equals 4. Perfect. All right, let's get into the adding these fractions. Okay, whenever we add fractions, we need a LCD. Somebody put it in the chat. What's our least common denominator? I see B coming in. B's, D's, BB, 12. Good one, Vice. Yes, Omar. Good, Mel. Yes, Carson, Des. We have 12 as our LCD. Now that we got this, what do? That's the question, right? Okay, I got 12. I know 12 got to be down. How do I get my tops? Multiply by what is the question. What am I multiplying this by? Put it in the chat. 9? 3 times, Snoopy said times by 3. 3. Good. Yes. And whatever I do to the bottom, I got to do to the top here. So 3 times 3, that's going to give us 9. Perfect. All right. I'm going to go over here. I'm going to times by 4. Why 4? Is because I need 3 to go to a 12. The only reason 3 can go to a 12 is if I multiply it by something to make it go to 12. Well, I have to multiply by 4. So I'm going to get 8. Good. And then denominator stays the same, and that is 17. So B is our answer. Yes, it's B. Good, Jess. Good. All right. Wonderful. Okay, let's go to the next. Find the slope of a line passing through 2/3 and 6/11. Okay. Remember, on the ASVAB, they give you no formulas. You have to have them memorized. Do we remember how to find the slope? Omar said D. Brandy said B. This is for the ASVAB, so it's not really a grade. It's for people that want to join the military. B. Ooh, C, D. B. Michael said B. I got to go with B then. Okay, good. I saw somebody put Y2 minus Y1 over. Good. I see those formulas coming in. Let's go. X2 minus X1. Now, I also saw some people giving me the slope-intercept form, which this doesn't help me when I'm trying to find the slope. Remember, this is how you find the slope. This is how you find the equation, which is two different things. So beware of that, okay? All right, good. Okay, so now let's do some labeling, right? If I label this X1, Y1, X2, Y2, I'm going to fill out the top. I need you guys to help me fill out the bottom. So I'm going to take my Y2, which is 11. I'm going to subtract that, because that's the formula, from my Y1, 3. What am I writing down here? Good. Somebody says 6 minus 2, 6 minus 3, 6 minus 2, 6 minus 2, 6 minus 3, 6 minus 2. Good. Yes. 6, because that's our X2, minus 2. Perfect. 11 minus 3, 8. 6 minus 2, 4. Thank you for grabbing your heart me today. And 8 divided by 4, that is 2. And B is our answer. Wonderful. Good one, Vice. Yes, Austin. Good. All right, let's go to number 12. Simplify. Good, Celia. Yeah, this is algebra. Really? We can't get no more algebra when you start multiplying binomials, okay? Can we plot it? Nah, we can't plot this. We have to FOIL this. or multiply it or distribute it, however you want to say it. B, B, B. I see a whole bunch of B's coming in. I'm going to circle. Ooh, yeah, I'm going to circle it. Okay, I'm going to circle it because y'all said it. All right. Difference of squares. Yes. If you recognize this as a difference of squares, because a difference of squares says you have to have a plus and a minus. The x and the 2 and the 2 are going to be the same. Difference of squares looks like this all day, every day. You could do this in a second, you guys, if you recognize this as a difference of squares. If not, you're just going to take you're going to take a little bit of your time now on your test, but you'll get it. X times x squared when we multiply. Okay, let's do colors. X times a -2. -2x. Okay, now we're going to do our inners. Let me get a different color. Our inner, 2 times x plus 2x. What am I writing right here? Put in the chat. What goes right there, you guys? Box method is better. When I was in the classroom, that's what I used to love because the kids just got it. -4, -4, -4. Good. Yes. 2 times a -2 is -4. Perfect. Yes, because we're multiplying. We are not adding here. So we cannot get 0. We're multiplying. So a positive times a negative is a negative. And 2 times 2 is 4. Perfect. Now we got these like terms, right? What happens to this, you guys? What goes on with this stuff? Cancels. Good one, Vice. Cancels out. Exactly. You borrowed $2. You paid $2. Well, you're good. So now you have x squared minus 4. So perfect. Good. Okay. Let's keep it going. Solve for x. 3x plus 8 equals 20. Are we getting B? B? One Vice said B. B. Okay. I see a whole bunch of B's coming in. I'm going to circle it because y'all putting it. All right. So we got 3x plus 8 equals 20. Put our first step in. Subtract 8. I saw it. Beautiful. Yes, we want to get rid of this. So we're going to subtract 8 because that's the opposite of addition. Wonderful. And that's going to give us 12. Last step always, Christian said, divide by 3. That's it. Yes, Christian. X equals 4. Wonderful. Good. All right, let's go to the next, number 15. Let me see your answers. A, B, C, or D? I see A. Clock it. A, C, A, B, A. I see a lot more A's. Okay, I see C's coming in. C's. We're going back and forth between this and this. Ooh. Mel said C. I'm going to circle C. Okay, let's talk about Y, though. What way how did you guys get rid of this power of 2 on the X? How do we get rid of this thing? Square root. Good. Yes, we can square root. Boom, boom. Now, this is what most people forget. You always say, okay, X. Whenever you square root a number, what do you have to put in front? A lot of people forget this when they've been out of school for a minute. Plus and minus. Yes. Plus and minus. Let's go. This little plus and minus, man, I can't tell you how many times that done took me out. Okay. I was like, well, I got 100 on that test. What? I forgot the plus and minus. It'd be so real, right? The square root of 49 is 7. Oh, man, just take your whole grade down. I tell you. Yes, so it is C, you guys. Because how? Okay, well let's do this. Let me explain why. Because it really didn't make sense to me until somebody did this. So I'm gonna try to hopefully this makes sense. So let's check our answers, right? Because we should be able to check our answers. Well, remember we have x squared equals 49. We said one of our answers was 7. Well, let's do it. 7 squared equals 49. Let me put it in parentheses. So 7, remember 7 squared is 7 times 7. Well, 7 times 7, 49 equals 49. That's true. Perfect. Now let's plug in -7 to see if it's true, right? -7 to the second power. Well, remember, I'm repeating this twice. -7 times -7. What does this equal, you guys? Put it in the chat. What's -7 times -7? I love to see those O's. 49, 49, 49. Exactly. 49 equals 49 as well. So that's why 7, +7 is not the only answer, because when you plug in -7, it also works. So both answers work. And that's why you always put the plus and minus when you're square rooting a number. I love it. I love those O's coming in. Beautiful. Good. All right. Let's go to number 14. Find the area of a circle with radius 7. Okay. We got to know our formulas for this test. Okay, I see B. I see C. D. I don't know. Okay. Okay. Area for pi r squared. I just saw it. Beautiful. Pi r squared. That's the area formula for a circle. They gave us the radius, which is perfect, and they told us what they wanted us to use. So they want us to use 3.14 times 7 to the second power. Michael, you said C? I see C. 2 says C. Mel said C. Good. Okay, what do I do first? Good, because I just saw somebody tell me to multiply this. Can I multiply 3.14 times 7? Can I do that? Multiply, yes. Exponent. Exactly, you guys. If you do this, it's going to jack you up because you never did the exponent. Wonderful, Shani. So I have to do this first. Yes, I have to do 7 times 7 first, which is going to get me 49. Now I can multiply this by 3.14. Okay, this is where the headache comes, right? Remember, we do not get a calculator for this test. Please, if you're taking the ASVAB, practice without it. It hurts you more than you know when you're practicing with a calculator. Hello, Mary. 9 times 4 is 36, carry the 3. 9 times 1 is 9, plus 3 is 12. And then 9 times 3 is 27, plus 1 is 28. Put that placeholder. 4 times 4 is 16, carry the 1. 4 times 1 is 4, plus 1 is 5. 4 times 3 is 12. And let's add it. We get a 6. I have 2 answers that have a 6. So everything else that don't got a 6, I'm canceling out, right? Here I have 6 plus 2. I see an 8. Right now, I'm not even going to finish this, right? Because I see an 8 and a 6. I'm circling it and I'm moving on. Remember, multiple choice is a blessing, you guys. And if we learn how to use the multiple choice to help us, aid us in our solving, it really can do a lot of blessings, okay? All right, let's keep it pushing. So wonderful. Okay, let's go here. Yes, Country Girl Ashley, it really is. If you know how to use it, right? Oh my goodness. Why is my phone saying I got 20% battery, you guys? This is playing me. Okay, 16. The diagonal of a square is 8 square root 2 centimeters. Find the length of one side. Ooh. Oh, Leah said A. A. Oh, I see a whole bunch of A's coming in. Is it A, you guys? Oh, Michael said C. Oh, I see everybody saying A. B, C. I see a couple of C's. Okay, now I see more C's coming in. Okay. Ooh, I don't know. Okay, let me just see. Let's just draw a square. Okay, now, you know Miss Taylor ain't no artist, so that's a square, okay? Now, we're going to do a diagonal. What that mean, right? Diagonal just means you crossing it like this from side to side. We could have cut it this way or this way, okay? But that's a diagonal. The diagonal of a square is 8 square root 2. 8 square root 2. Now, okay, Michael. Okay. I'm a circle C. I see it clearly now. Now, if you're in geometry, they taught you this like real quickly, like it's gonna be like a special right triangle. And it's like, what am I gonna actually use this? This will be the time. Special right triangle, okay? There's two of them. There's the 30, 60, 90, or there's the 45, 45, 90. Do we know which one this is, you guys? Yes or no? Which one is it? 45. Asian. Bill, let's go. Yes, 45, 45. Good, you guys. Yes, it is the 45. Why is it the 45? Well, remember, in a square, all the angles are right angles, right? A square has 4 right angles. Well, when we cut it in diagonally, remember, we split this 90 degree to 45 angles. So we have a 45 and a 45 here, but we also have a 45 and a 45 here. Well, how does that help us, right? You're like, okay, and what's the point here? Well, how this helps us is, let me draw this out for us. Because there's a 45, 45 that says X, that these sides must be the same, and then it'll be X square root 2. Well, since they gave us the square root 2 here, and that this is the X, well, we know that this side has to be 8 and this side has to be 8 because that's the X. That's the way you can, that's one way you can do it. The harder way is, Pythagorean theorem. Somebody put it in there. A squared plus B squared equals C squared. That's the harder way. That's the longer way. I'm still confused. Okay. People said they still confused. Okay, so let's do it as if we did not have this knowledge, right? If you don't have this knowledge, we can do Pythagorean theorem, which says A squared plus B squared equals C squared. Oops, you guys, my phone is going off. Give me just a second. Let me get that timer. And I'm going to show you the Pythagorean theorem way. Okay. So if we have the Pythagorean theorem way, right? What do we know about a square? What do we know about the sides of a square? That's the question. All the same. Good. Yes, they are. They're all the same. So whether I name this A or whether I name this B, well, they're the same. So if I make them A's, both A's, they're the same, okay? So really I can make this x and x, like here. So really I could say x squared plus x squared equals 8 square root 2 squared. Because this is a c because it's a hypotenuse, okay? Well, what's x squared plus x squared? Put in the chat. Hey, SAT Prep Daniel. Hello, hello. You guys, if anybody's in here that needs SAT, ACT, when I tell you SAT Prep Daniel be coming with the gems for the test. Every October, giving those hints, English, math, all of it. Make sure you hit SAT Daniel up because phenomenal. Goes live all the time. Wonderful. 2x squared. Beautiful, you guys. Yes. Remember, there's a 1 and a 1. 1 plus 1 is 2x squared equals. Now, what do we get when we multiply this? Ooh, let's see over here. 8 square root 2 times 8 square root 2. Well, we could do 8 times 8. That's going to get us 64. And square root 2 times square root 2, I'm just going to break it down for everybody. Remember, this is 2 times 2. But remember, when you take the square root of something, it's a pair. So it comes out as 1. So really, this would be 64 times 2. And I'm going to leave it just like this. 64 times 2. And why I'm going to do that is because, why? Well, I want x squared by itself, right? So when I divide by 2 to both sides, I get x squared equals, well, 2 over 2 cancels. So I'm left with 64. And what's the square root of 64? 8. Exactly. It's 8 all day. 8 all day. This is the long way, right? We can get there, but it's a long way. If you memorize your 45, 45, 90 right triangle, you'll see it's 8 right away. Because that's what the formula says. So wonderful. All right, let's keep it going. Great job, you guys. Great job. All right, we are at 45K double taps. Let's go. It's 2.0K math buddies up in here on a Monday. I love it. Can we try to get to, let's do 65 double taps, 65K double taps. We're at 256 shares. Thank you for my sharers. Let's try to get to 300 shares out. And can we accomplish this in the next, let's say, 10 minutes? Okay. All right, let's keep it going. Thank you. I see those shares coming in. Hey, Mira, welcome in, love. One bite said A for this one. Jazzy said B. A, that said A. Okay, I see some A's coming in. Thank you, Mel, for sharing out the live, love. Michael said A. Okay. Thank you for the repost. Thank you for the double taps. Shawnee said A. Okay. So let me rewrite this little. I should have made this bigger, you guys, especially for like old eyes like me, right? It's like, what is that little small thing? And then we're going to do 4x squared, y to the third. Okay. We have a power on the power. What do I got to do with this too? Remember, you got to distribute this bad boy to every single thing first. So what am I getting up here? Can somebody put in the chat? What am I getting up here once I distribute that? Times it. Good. Multiply. Good, Des. Good, Chad. 4. Ludi said 4. 4x squared. Good, Mel. 4. X to the 6. Y to the 4th. Beautiful. I see those answers coming in. Wonderful, Orange. Yes, one vice. Good, in. All right. Now, we still have that divided by our denominator. 4x squared, y to the 3rd. Okay, perfect. Okay, now this is like the best part, right? Thank you, thank you. You guys, we made it to like 65K in no time. Thank you for my double tappers. Let's go, let's go. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so 4 divided by 4, gone. So anything that got a 4, that ain't got a, it shouldn't have nothing, right? So this is out, this is out. Now we got a 50-50 chance right here. With this next step, we should be able to see our answer. Good, subtract them. Wonderful. Okay, so if I subtract them, 6 minus 2, 8. Dig out, let's go. We have 4 all day, not 5, but 4. And yes, that is our answer, so perfect. Good. Oh, wait, why do you change this to a 4? Because this is written as 2 to the second, x3 times 2, y2 times 2. So when you have 2 to the second power, it's 2 times 2, and that's how you get the 4 on top. Great question. Great question. How did you know how to subtract them? Because that's the rule. Whenever you divide variables, you subtract their exponents. That's an exponent rule. Great questions, you guys. Good questions. Keep them coming. All right. Yes. Distribute. Good, Shani. Shani told me to distribute. Now, I'm going to distribute this. I'm going to ask y'all to distribute this for me. What am I writing here? So let me do this first. 2 times 3 is 6x. 2 times a negative 4 is a negative 8. What am I writing right here? Oh, I got to fix it, Danielle. 6x, negative x. Negative x minus 6. Negative x, fix 5. Like I said, it should be 5x. Put it again, Michael. 5x plus what? Hey, Trey. Good. I see those pluses. Yes, you guys. Okay, remember, this is where a lot of people get messed up. They get this, negative x. Thank you, Danielle. But they don't get this part right here. It just tears them up. A negative times a negative is always a positive, and 1 times 6 is 6. Yes. This got to be plus 6, you guys, not minus. Okay, perfect. Good, Carlos. All right, so if we combine this and this, 6x minus x. We have that 5x. Perfect. Okay, everything that don't got a 5x is gone. Okay, now what do we get when we combine this, you guys? Are these integers going to eat us up? Ty said -2. Rush said -2. Mel said -2. Good. Joe said -2. Yes, we get a -2. Somebody borrowed $8 from you and they paid you 6. Or they still owe you 6. So this is a fix. Perfect. Good. All right, let's go to the next. Find the perimeter of a rectangle with a length of 10 and a width of 6. Prince, thank you for the repost. C. Omar, okay. How did you get -2? C. Okay, I see a whole bunch of C's for this coming in. How I got the -2 is because we combined like terms. We said -8 plus 6. If you struggle with integers, think about it as money. Somebody borrowed $8 from you and they paid you 6. They would still owe you -2. That's why. Okay. Let's draw this out for my visual learners. Okay, first off, whenever we see this word perimeter, what's the operation that we saying? Multiply each by each other? How did you get the Add. Thank you. Good. No multiplication when we say perimeter. We should only be saying addition. Perfect. Ooh, somebody's. Okay, Sip. Okay, Sip, I see you. Sip said, let me give you the formula, though. It's 2 length plus 2 width. Beautiful. Which means that we're going to add up all our sides because we're putting up a fence or something around. It's a border. So 2 times 10 plus 2 times 6. Good. Hey, Lynn, welcome in. Lynn said C. And so we're going to do 32 all day. Beautiful. Okay, perfect, you guys. Solve. Okay, we have 2x minus 6 equals 10. Shella said C, I think. Big Al C, CK said C. C. Ooh, I see a whole bunch of C's. C, okay. Hey, Sharon. So we're going to add 6. 2x equals 16. Hey, G. Coleman. Hello. And then, yes, we get 8. So perfect. All right. Let's keep it pushing. Probability, can't stand it. Do we love it? Good, country girl Ashley. Do we love probability or not? Makes me want to throw up. All right. So the probability of rolling an odd number on a single die is what? Alex said, no, yes. Katie said, hate it too. Oh, B. I see a whole bunch of B's coming in. Okay, I see nothing but B's. So let's talk about this, right? Rolling and die. So a single die is usually numbered 1 through 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's like, those are the numbers on a regular die. And then if we're only focusing on the odd numbers, well, it would be 1, 3, and 5 that we would be focusing on. So we would have 3 chances out of a total of 6. Wonderful. Yes, Danielle. Beautiful. And then how do we simplify this? Because I know some of us are like, hold on. 3 over 6 ain't the same as a half. Good, Shawnee. What I got to divide out, y'all? Divide by 2. Beautiful. Yes, that's what we got to divide. Oh, I can't. If y'all telling me 2, I'm jacked up. Because 3. Good. Yes, I got to divide by 3, not 2, because 2 can't go into 3 evenly. So perfect. So we get 1/2. Yes, and that's our probability of hitting the odd die. It's half. Okay, perfect. Okay. If 5 pence cost $4.50, how much do 8 pence cost? Oh, thank you, user, for helping me with my live goal. Thank you. C. I see a whole bunch of C's come through. Ooh. I'm circling it because y'all saying it. I don't know. Do we know what type of problem this is? Oh, thank you for the hand heart. Thank you. Thank you for the your awesomes as well. To proportional. Yes, this is a common ratio type of problem, you guys. Ratio proportions. Whenever I see that, I know I have to set up something like this. Oh, thank you for the hand heart. Thank you. Chazia, thank you, love. All right, so 5 pence over 450. Where am I putting the 8? Am I going on the top, you guys, or the bottom? Hey, Jacinda, thank you for grabbing your heart, me. On top. Beautiful. Good. I didn't see one bottom. Excellent. Yes, it's going to be on top. Perfect. X on the bottom. Good. And now we got to cross multiply, right? Thank you, King, for the dolphin. So if we cross multiply, we're going to get 5x equals. Thank you for the confetti. If we do 450 times 8, let's see what we get. We're going to get 0, 40, carry the 4, 32 plus 4. Is that 36? Is that our answer, you guys? 36? Yep. Nani said yes. Shane said yes. Okay. So we get 36. All right. Last step. Garcia said divide. Beautiful. Let's divide by 5. Let's do it. Now we got a problem. Man. Can't cross out nothing. Can't simplify it. Well, now we're going to go into long division. Remember, bottoms out, top dog in. Okay. 5 goes into 35. Well, we got 3 answers with 7. So 7 has to be it. That means that's out. So 7 times 5 is 35. We subtract. Now what do I do? What's my next step, you guys, in my long division process? Austin says C. 1. Okay, so I get 1 here. Add the 0. That's what I was looking for. Good. I got to bring down a 0. Perfect. Then I say 5 goes into 10. Well, that's twice. And as soon as I see that 2, that's our answer. So good, you guys. Good. All right. Wonderful. A triangle has sides of 5, 12, and 13. Is it a right triangle? Yes, no, only if the base is 12, not enough information. No. It has 90 degrees? No. Oh, we just keep on saying no? Oh, okay. A triangle has sides 5, 12, 13. Is that not a Pythagorean triple? I feel like that's one of my Pythagorean triples. Yes. I see yeses. I don't know. I know. This is the thing. Now, Pythagorean triple can only be with the right triangle. Is that what we're saying? And since they didn't say, oh, is it a right triangle? Oh, that's what we have to determine. One way we can determine that is by doing this formula. A squared plus B squared equals C squared. So if this is our A, B, and C, then I believe we should be able to figure out, is it a right triangle? So if we do 5 squared plus 12 squared equals 13 squared. 5 times 5 is 25. 12 times 12, 144. What is 13 times 13? Put it in the chat. If you're taking the ASVAB, you know Miss Taylor always tells you to memorize your perfect squares all the way up to 25 times 25. Good. I see those 169s coming in. Beautiful, you guys. 169. Yes, 13 times 13 is 169. Perfect. And then when we add this, we also get 169 equals 169. This is true. So I believe it's a right triangle. Because this is one of the Pythagorean triples. Yep. Okay. Good. Somebody said next question. Perfect. Okay, so 24. Are we getting A, B, C, or D? Good. I'm glad you knew it from the beginning. B. No. B. Perfect, you guys. Ooh, I see C. Let's talk about it. So when you have a negative exponent and you want to get rid of it, what goes on top? Put in the chat. If I want to get rid of the negative exponent, something has to go on top. 1, 1, 1. Yes, 1 goes on top, and then we move this down to the denominator. But when you move it down, it becomes a positive exponent. Good. And then this becomes 1, 5 times 5, which, like you guys said, is 1 over 25. Wonderful. Perfect. Straightforward. It's there. Beautiful. Okay. Let's go to the next. And you know, we cannot leave off without doing an average, right? Averages are all up on this thing. C. Oh, you got C for this one? Okay, Danielle, C. C. Bougie says C too. Bougie, okay. C. Thank you, Killer Boy, for the roses. Thank you. All right, Shani says C. Michael says C. Let's talk about it. Okay, average, which means the same thing as mean, you guys, just in case you see that word as well. We add all our numbers. Now, this is where the part a lot of people forget. Once I add, what do I got to do, though? Divide. Good. This is what a lot of people forget. You have to divide by how many things you're adding. In this case, we're dividing by 3. So, but first you have to add to get a single number up top. So this is going to be, when you do this, that's 20. And then 20 plus 20, well, that's going to give us 40. And we get 40 over 3. Good. Good, Austin. Yes. And then when we divide this, remember, bottoms out, top dog in. So we would get 3 goes into 4 one time. Now we can't eliminate nothing because all of them have 1s, right? So we can right here, and we're going to do this, drop this down. Now 3 goes into 10. Well, we have 0, 2, 3, or 4. 3 times. As soon as we see this 3, we circling our answer and we moving on. We not wasting time doing this part. Good. But I'm just going to do it out just in case. If you're here for GED, because sometimes they do have this and on the non-calculator part of your test. So 3 would go into 10 3 times, and it would just keep on repeating. Literally, it's going to keep on repeating for life. And it's just going to keep on going and going and on. And so this repeats. This is a repeating. Okay. So great work. Wonderful work, you guys. Tonight, we are going to be doing our GED. Let me show you guys. So Pack Family, we are going to be doing GED Math Practice 3.5 tonight, okay? So this is for the GED practice. So it's the 3.5 one for tonight. And then tomorrow we're going to be hitting up GED if you come regularly tomorrow, okay? So I just wanted to show everybody. Tonight we're going to be hitting it at 8 p.m. Central Time. 8 p.m. Central Time. Oh, Shani, what did you say? Can you see what? It's the 3.5 version. Okay. Yes, country girl Ashley. Yeah, we do TSI at nights. But this week we're going to be doing a lot of PERT math. Oh, the worksheet for page number 1? Yes, Shami, I can show you page number 1. So page number 1, if you guys were not here, I haven't done the high sets. I know they say it's the same thing as the GED. Yeah, I go back and forth between, I go back and forth between Hesse and T's on Thursdays. But I haven't done the high say yet. I just been really focusing on the GED. But I got to get that into rotation as well. All right. Be blessed. Thank you. Thank you. Have a wonderful rest of your day, you guys. Bye.